Hello and welcome to Street TV Zambia, the television for the people, keeping you with sports news, entertainment, education and many more other entertaining programs on your fingertips. Today on the program, we are looking at the early life history of our first former Republican President of Zambia, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, looking at his life history before, during and after independence. You are welcome to the program. To begin with, President Kenneth Kaunda was born on 28th of April 1924 in Chinsali, Lubwa Mission District in Muchinga Province, northern part of the Republic of Zambia. President Kaunda received his education together with the Bemba-speaking people. President Kaunda's father was believed to have migrated from Nyansaland, present days called Malawi. Kaunda's father was a missionary teacher who taught in schools during the colonial days. President Kenneth Kaunda lost his father when he was still young, but he continued his education under the support of his mother, who was also a teacher by profession. Kaunda's mother was the first black woman teaching in schools during the colonial days. She was a hard-working black woman who supported others to attain their education. President Kenneth Kaunda, commonly known as KK, was a prominent Zambian politician who played a crucial role with other freedom fighters who fought for our country's independence. President Kenneth Kaunda was well known for his charming voice when chanting for our country's national motto, One Zambia, One Nation. He was distinguished from others by his usual white handkerchief, which was always on his hands. His handkerchief was recognized by others as a symbol of power. President Kenneth Kaunda finished his secondary education in early 1940s. Following his education background, he started teaching in schools. He followed the footsteps of his parents, who were both teachers. The Kaunda family became recognized because of the teaching education background the family had. Now, at that time, President Kenneth Kaunda served in many positions. He once served as the translator for the white rulers. President Kaunda used his position to fight for independence. He was a very influential political figure. President Kaunda and his friends, they formed some pressure groups which started opposing the white minority rule. Their movement grew until they achieved their objectives. In 1946, Kenneth Kaunda got married to his dear wife, Mama Betty Kaunda. Together, they had 8 children. During the struggle for independence, Mama Betty Kaunda played a very important role in support of her husband, the time when President Kenneth Kaunda and his friends were arrested and put in prison, fighting for freedom. Betty Kaunda remained calm, looking after the children, and she opened doors for other men people who were seeking refuge. Kenneth Kaunda never gave up. He became more aggressive. He pressed more harder. He became more instrumental in opposing the British plan for a federation of African colony, advocating for Zambia's independence through non-violent civil disobedience. President Kaunda's leadership in United National Independence Party, UNIP, was pivotal in Zambia's transition to independence in 1964. President Kaunda and his team were the gallant soldiers of freedom. Others were imprisoned, others were killed in the pool of blood fighting for freedom. Finally, on 24th of October 1964, the white minority rule came to an end and Zambia was declared free. President Kaunda became the first Republican president of Zambia. He ruled the country for a period of 27 years, from 1964 to 1991. During his presidency, Kenneth Kaunda was faced with many challenges such as tribalism, economic meltdown, corruption and many other issues. The country's difficulties were particularly due to Zambia's dependence on copper exports. President Kaunda's government nationalized copper industry but struggled with economic downturns and increasing corruption. The fall of copper prices on the international market greatly affected the country. The contributing factors to economic hardship was due to President Kaunda's foreign policy of supporting the liberation movement in Southern Africa. This strengthened Zambia's economy. Despite all these challenges, President Kaunda is still be remembered for his contributing to Zambia's independence by maintaining the Zambia national unit under One Zambia, One Nation motto. President David Kenneth Kaunda extended his sacrifices fighting for freedom. He supported other nations fighting for independence, countries like Zimbabwe, South Africa, Namibia, among others. David Kenneth Kaunda was a hero freedom fighter not only for his country but also for other countries. President Kenneth David Kaunda, he is still celebrated as a great freedom fighter across the African continent. He was a giant, charming political freedom fighter. President Kenneth Kaunda was a soccer-loving president. His government supported national football team, where we saw the KK11 national football team, which played on the international platforms. President David Kenneth Kaunda lived his life as a vegetarian. He lived his life up to 97 years. He died on 17th of June 2021, and he was later buried on 7th of July 2021 same year at Embassy Park Memorial Park in Lusaka. Well, this is what we had for you. Thanks for watching Street TV Zambia. Please do not forget to subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube channels. For news, marketing and advertising purposes, you can contact us direct on the following numbers: +260 952 486811 or +260 995929. Maria Abishai, Street TV Zambia.